Hello YouTube, this is the Galway Gamer back with Pillars of Eternity, and we just got to Defiance Bay. I know that sounded really goofy, but have a look here. This is, okay, so there seems to be 5 zones, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zones in Defiance Bay. Then there's 2 bridges connecting the rest of the world. This one we haven't been to yet because it was broken, they said, and this one we just went across to Copper Lane. I'm not really sure which one is the area where we will be able to talk to merchants. I would assume this is the castle. This is the port, maybe? It looks like there's a lighthouse there, and it's by the sea. Brackenbury, I've no idea. Possibly there is the merchants. And Heritage Hill seems like, I don't know. Maybe a graveyard? Heritage Hill? I don't know. So, well, this just after saying marketplace, so I guess actually this is the merchant district and there's a pub just ahead, so I guess we'll go to the pub, the very first thing we do.
Defiance Bay. If ever there was a dry field in need of a cleansing flame, you have found it.
Animancers are unpopular here, I guess, according to the monologue at the end of the last episode. And just there was there's a speech bubble against someone's head that said they hate animancers or something along those lines. I'm paraphrasing, of course. So we're going to the Goose and the Fox, I believe it's called. Goose and Fox, not and the, just and. We're going to look for the barkeep, I guess. These people with gold names are not NPCs, they're just people. And by that I mean they're just characters. Oh Jesus, I'm trying to say something, but I'm not. It's not coming out right. They are not. No, they're not characters. They are literally just Kickstarter people who've got their own RP in the game.
Hello.
Okay, so this is the merchant. I'll order some refreshments. Hard adventure. We can't hire an adventure. We have a full party. We don't need one. This is a lively place. No. I don't want to talk to him per se. I just really actually want to find about getting stuff off him. I'll order some refreshments, I guess, and it worked. Yellow lab? What? Is that like a Labrador? What the hell? Is it like a cosmetic pet? I mean, it doesn't have stats. It's actually a pet item, so I guess so. I'll actually have a look next time we're in our own gear screen. I'll have a look, see if there's anything for a pet tab. I will sell him quickly this large shield, however, for 5. And nothing in any of these. Okay. Cancel. Trade. We just got 5 copper. Nothing here though. Which is okay. I mean, there doesn't have to be something in every area. So it just sells kind of healing items, I guess. Maybe the inns just sell healing items, and you have to go to an actual blacksmith to get something decent. But we did see the marketplace, so I'm just going to quickly look at the map and have a look around the zones and see what's on our tour.
Adair, you have said you fought in the Saints' War, but for which side?
The one that blew up my god.
I didn't mean anything by it. I imagine a man with a head made of fire and light could be very convincing.
Funny thing about Dear Woodens. With all that fire and light, they just treated him like another authority figure.
Okay, I just wanted to listen to that lore piece in case there's anything interesting. So there's the marketplace here. Admeth Den Expedition Hall. I'm not going to visit all of these areas because they're probably for later quests, you know. I'm not going to... There's so many of them as well. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's... Oh, here. 7. There's 7 areas we can go into for quests. Or possibly quests. I'm not even sure where... But we don't have time to really go that deep into exploration. I want to explore the other zones first. And what's this guy? Oh, that suddenly went very dark. Did it just go to night from night to day? Yeah, it must have, and the noise stopped. Okay, he's not a NPC, it appears he's just a village crier commoner. Okay, Laura. Now, there's nobody here at this cart. There's someone here at this cart, Aegon, and one at this cart. So this looks like alchemy, this looks like food, and this looks like weapons. I'll go to alchemy first.
Gods keep you.
Show me your wares. Oh wow, look, there's scrolls, there's potions, and there is a lot of crafting materials. A lot of them. This looks like somewhere I need to come back to after I've, got some money later on. Oh, we got 4k gold as well. Ring of Protection. Whew, that's nice, but it's not quite as... I think that's the one we already have, isn't it? Or do we have only a +5 ring? Either way, that's quite nice. And this is of deflection +9. That's pretty damn good. A ring of wizardry. Wow. This adds wizard spells, 2nd and 4th level spell uses. That could be interesting, but we don't have a wizard. And this is by priests. So this is plus 1st level spell uses and plus 2nd level spell uses. Oh, and it's also plus 3rd level spell uses, and that's how much? 14,000. That's significantly costly, but it's still very powerful, it appears anyways. We can't afford it anyways, but I guess this is somewhere we need to come back for. And I actually was thinking about replacing Durance, because I am not a fan of his character. Perhaps we could replace both our ranger, Aki, although I wouldn't like to, and Durance. Durance we could hire an adventurer in a bar, and you know, make that character how we want. And we can replace Aki with Sagani, the ranger NPC character, because I want a bit of dialogue between the characters, and I really love Kana and Adair. I am not a fan of Aloth, who we also met, so maybe there's more later on.
Welcome.
Actually, if there was a druid companion, I'd probably take him, because our druid is not very good. Yeah, I'll show me your wares. So this guy just sells food, nothing interesting for us. Although dragon eggs, what are they? Speed instant, plus 3 resolve for 300 seconds, so that's 5 minutes. Isn't it? Yeah. Plus 3 resolve, plus 3 might. So these just boost your stats for short periods of time. I don't think we need any of them, especially at that cost yet. I would say the yet though. And Igron.
Hail, traveler.
Oh. What's so special about Sonald? By the way, Sonald is what he refers to as a better collector of armor. Okay, so they have better gear, Sonald, in the Expedition Hall, but they're reserved for special people. Ooh, look at this! I'm gonna scroll all the way down to see if there's any like special armor items, because the Dunra Demon, 2 intellect. So isn't that the AoE one? Yes. So that's good for a druid. How much does it cost? 3,000. I need to come back to these places. Well, unfortunately, we're not very rich. This is breakout of +9. Oh, so it's very resistant to stuns. And it's minus 35% recovery speed, 70 or that's not bad at all. Not great though, not amazing. What's the difference between healers and round? Or is there any? I don't know. Maybe it's against they have different stats that they defend against. I don't think so though, because they just have deflection rather than Dior. We don't need any of the basic weapons. I don't think there's much difference between all of them. The Lady's Hand. This is a 2-handed scepter. Well, what's its special? Increased reach. Sure. It gets how much extra reach? Interfering and fine. This has an awful lot of effects, and I really don't understand them. What they're coming from. So when at a certain amount of endurance, you gain a bonus to damage. Okay, when at below, but the thing is, you never really want to be below then anyways. No, I don't like this at all. The Lady's Hand though is different. Okay, so I was looking at 2 different weapons, and that's why I didn't understand them. Okay, so this actually reduces the enemy's accuracy, and it has extra reach, a tiny bit extra reach. Not great though. Oh, that's a pike. I thought this was a wand. Okay, I'm still not impressed though. This is a warhammer, one-handed though. +1 enemies engage. I really want this for our tank, for Mr. Adair. I really want this for him, because this looks like a really good tanking weapon. It's got the fine bonus and extra crit damage multiplier. And 1 enemy engaged. I guess that's okay. And this is a warbow, so this is for our ranger, I guess. Attacks can stun. 20% damage restored his endurance. Yeah, but that's not a really good effect for someone at the back. I really like the Shatterstar though, and I really love the helmet for maybe a druid character, who we need to find one of. Is there a druid NPC? I don't know. Now we do want to visit the expedition hall because he did mention that they have better gear. And we don't need to buy the druid helm now, by the way, because I really want to replace our druid and our other dude, our priest as well. I hope this is easily accessible and doesn't require too much rigmarole. Signaled or something like that, the name of the person was. I think it begins with Ness as well. I'm not sure though. Let's have a look.
The dozens may not like us foreigners much, but they certainly don't mind taking our coin.
The dozens. Can we steal? Oh, just books. The dozens are those people, those heretics, aren't they? They hate animancers, I guess. Or the opposite of heretics, they're like peasants. I don't know what they are. Bandolier. A well-groomed man steps through the hall with a confident swagger, a smug grin etched on his face. He is flanked by 5 other hard-looking individuals. One of his companions eyes you for a moment before spitting chew at your feet. Another pup come wandering in, I see. Just that giant slayers run things around here and you'll be fine. Oh, can I join? Whatever you say. That's good advice. Here's the rest. 1. The choice bounties are ours. 2. The giant slayers don't share. It's that simple. A voice bells across the hall. Enough jabber, Burn. You're going to do the job or talk about it. His jaw tightens. Weenan's right. That coin ain't going to collect itself. He looks at his comrades and jerks his chin towards the door. See you around, pup. I don't think that's any of our business. I do want to talk to this guy, Weenan, though.
Don't stand on ceremony. State your business.
I'm looking for work.
Go see Osric. He's usually got something. You do well for him, maybe I can find you more.
Tell me about the dozens. Good men and women trying to walk in the footsteps of great men and women who came before us. We're a loose association of warriors and expeditionaries in the Darwood. Not as fancy as the Crucible Knights, mind you, but at least we remember our roots. At least they remember someone else's roots and pretend to be like them, he means. Oh, we dare. Although our paladin isn't much for animancers either. I mean, animancers are necromancers, I guess, or something like that. And even though we're a watcher, which is kind of like an animancy, I guess the paladin would be kind of prefer like holy shit. I mean, I'm not a paladin myself in real life. I know you wouldn't have guessed it, but it's true. So I wouldn't know exactly, but I mean, for our characters' roleplay reasons, immersion and all that shit. Your roots. The Crucible Knights take pride in having won the Darwood's freedom 150 years ago, but we're the ones who protected it. Everyone knows that the Saints were ended when the Godhammer destroyed Widewin at the Evan Dower Bridge, and a lot of folks don't know how Widewin wound up on that bridge. 7 men, 5 women, they walked out of Halgot's citadel and faced down a god, held them there until the bomb went off. He thumps the table. That's the legacy we defend. Some call us mercenaries, but we need matching armor and silky cloaks to remember our roles. Oh, we don't need them. We're the same now as we were then. We stand up for the people, first line of defense. We got new enemies now. If it's not Widewin, it's the damned legacy. It's the damned soul butchers in Brackenbury making things worse for all of us. Probably causing the whole thing one way or another. Well, they haven't gone anywhere, and there's a lot more than 12 of us now. We defended the Darwood once, we'll do it again. Farewell. So we need to look for Oslic or something with beginning with O, and we also need to look for the person beginning with S. Mercenary. At least if I can search for them, I'll know where they are in future. Oh, this is Sonald. Okay.
Hail and well met.
Can I buy something? Okay. Okay, so I need to get on Os, whatever his name's good side is.
It's no trouble. Hope that helps.
Did I get in trouble for unlocking that? No, only if I steal from it, I believe. I'm not going to steal from that. Not worth it. We got experience for that, though. So we actually need to look for this Os guy. I don't know, I can't remember his name again, I'm sorry about that.
Not sure how I feel about this. Hope that helps.
No, I'm definitely... Wait, can I... Can anyone see us? If I steal this, will I lose rep? Appears not. Can I actually look at my reps again and see if I've any... I've only got one party reputation, and it's with the Gilded Veil, so... I haven't actually pissed anyone off, which is amazing to think about. So we need to find this Oscald guy. Is this him here? Osric. Osric is his name.
For the last time, Aidwig, keep your fucking blade up.
Oh, wow.
That dummy was armed and it'd have your head off.
She only sells to friends of the dozens. Although, I do have something I need done, something that requires you constantly of the Avenger. Competence. What do you need done?
I was formerly one of the Knights of the Crucible. When I left, they kept my arms and armor. The arms they can have, but the armor belonged to my family. I'd like it back.
What's
It's a
this armor?
breastplate. Not much to look at, and it's seen far too much use, but it's been in my family since the Then it's Penhelm you're looking for. A low snake of a man. If he was to die choking on his own black tongue, it'd be too kind of fate. He kept it when he had me kicked out.
So I need to look for Penhelm, and I need to get his armor.
It's a requirement to join the Knights. They have to ensure a novitiate doesn't have a subversive lineage. If Penhelm's superiors found out his affidavit was a fake, his career would be over. Every novitiate gets an affidavit.
What about, I need to hire an adventurer. Oh, so we can hire here as well, but we don't want to. But can we can reroll our stats and party management. Okay. I guess that's fine. But okay, so we've only one quest right now, and it's to do the... Let's have a look at our journal. Okay, that's our main quest. We can ignore that for now. Time and Tide. This is Kana's quest. This is Lord Raedric, which we'll do, I think, about once we're done in this area. We can go back, not in this area, but in the Divine's Bay area, which is quite a while away from now. And this is Edair and Durance. So we can ignore Durance. We're never doing that shit. I hate that guy. So Rogue Knight is our active quest, I guess. Let's have a quick look, actually. Crucible Knights, Penhelm, Draw. First Fires. Crucible Keep in the First Fires. And I think this is all we wanted to do in Copperline anyways, considering that we only wanted to have a look at the merchants, and we found out that we can access the best merchant without doing this quest, and also we found out that the other merchants have very expensive armor. So maybe if I can, you know, do a few quests, I can make some coin, and I can possibly buy out the stuff I need from one of them. I really like the let's see, this goes to the First Fires. I'll go over here. I really like the weapon for Adair, because I want Adair's weapon doesn't really matter, but I'd like something that's, you know, that has the guard ability to help him tank more, and also it has a good effects and a good decent damage. A little weaker than his current weapon, but it's also got the special effects for free. I wasn't a fan of the warbow. I actually really like my my ranger's weapon, which I'm going to keep because I actually like the ranger a bit more than the druid. Like, the thing is, the druid is kind of weak, and Achi isn't as weak. I know that sounds silly, but Achi's, even though lower health, is in the back, you know, with her dog doing things. And I already bought the weapon for Aki, so whatever. I don't wanna have wasted that time. Ciphers seem to be another support thing, I guess. Or maybe they're just damage. They look, I don't know, something, I guess, in between. Alrighty. And also another thing, my sound hasn't went at all. So Brackenbury, okay, Brackenbury's another zone. Andra's Gift is another zone, and Heritage Hill, they're different zones. This is the Embassy, the Ducal Palace, the Temple of Woodica, we need to go there anyways, and Crucible Keep. But I'll go to Crucible Keep first, because Crucible Keep is where, oh wow, that actually worked. I was expecting a red marker there. I was expecting, what am I talking about again? Oh god. No, I want to do the mini quests first, the side quests. you know, get as many of them done, get our guys level up a bit. Maybe I might up the difficulty of the game, but I guess the story mode is also pretty damn interesting as well. I'm playing this game for the story, not for its grueling combat, especially when combat is literally waiting for your characters to finish fighting other characters. You know, it's not actually like you do anything. Well, you can choose, but I'm choosing not to. Just to Car Aldmar.
Well met, friend.
That's all. I don't actually want to talk to him. Instead, I want to find a guy called Penhelm.
It's no trouble. There
This
you go.
just gives XP. Like, we got like 90 XP for that. I guess we'll go this way. I mean, there's another room in here as well. Dunstan?
If this is about the breastplates, I'm a forge master. We were all...
Okay, I guess he's not a merchant. I thought he would be because of,
I suppose it can't be helped.
I thought he would be because of his, being a blacksmith. I mean, he looked like he was a blacksmith. He was at the forge, right? Maybe I'm being too presumptive. Oh, we can go through here through the sand. Wait, one sec. What's this character's name? This is just Tashir. This is Wyla. Is there something wrong at Heritage Hill? I could look into it. I'm not like going through the actual chat options on these random NPCs that are giving me fetch quests. I'm just picking up the quests as I'm going along. I'll have a look at them in my journal later. There's nothing there. Okay. We haven't been in here. We haven't been in here. War room. Okay, let's have a look in the war room.
We just don't have the manpower.
Just to share, and Commander Cliver. Maybe he will offer. Wait,
It's no trouble. There you go.
Fine warbow. Okay, nothing there. I thought maybe that the armor might be there to rob.
Hope that helps.
Okay, that's fine. I kind of don't really want to rob these people anyways. They look like the
Refugees
knights.
from every corner of the Deerwood. The dozens getting them all riled up about animancy. But this,
I'm just picking up the quest. Okay, Scrivener's Dormitory, but wait, let's have a look at our built last. So we need to talk to Scrivener's Dormitory, or what's her name? Vienna in the Scrivener's Dormitory. And I'll talk to Penhelm, I guess. Maybe he's in the barracks. I mean, he's not up in the war room, so the next place obviously would be the barracks. I just hope I don't have to scroll through everyone's name just to see if there's one guy. Oh, this might be the room. Looks like it is. Just to share.
It's no trouble. There you go.
We did not get caught doing that. Because there's no people around to see us.
It's no trouble. Hope that helps.
I mean, let me just have a look at my reputations. We're not getting... No, we're neutral. Okay. Does that mean that we got caught stealing once? And it's not that bad
sure how I
yet?
feel about this. There you go.
Okay. I feel a bit safer.
Not sure how I feel about this. There you go.
We're such bad people actually stealing everything. But there's nothing there. I thought it would be in one of the chests in the barracks. And there's no guys here. Unfortunately. Was this a bathroom? Ew. Okay. Nothing in any of those. Nothing in that one. So that's the barracks. And this guy's back. Penhelm is here. Okay.
Hail and well met.
If you've got any self-respect, you won't associate with him, or with any of his new friends at the expedition hall. For that matter, scamps and delinquents, the lot of them. He says your affidavit is a forgery. Just what would you know about that? It's perfectly convenient for him to cast aspersions. What would you What with his pedigree in the Knights? He folds his arms. He blinks at you. It's a lie, of course. Is that his breastplate you're wearing? It was. He looks down. It became the property of the Crucible Knights when he was discharged. That's mine. And it's not for sale, if that's what you're wondering. Not every day you find armor that was used in the rebellion. What's the story between you two? Ostrich has always held some controversial opinions, but they went overlooked for the longest time because his family has such an extensive history of service in the Crucible Knights. He frowns and crosses his arms. Okay, can I go back there? Okay, so this guy really isn't helping us at all. He's got nothing for us. Well, where would his affidavit be? An affidavit is like a note, I guess, but this room has notes in it. I can see them here. Perhaps it's in this room, or perhaps I can just consult a map and it will tell me. Archives, okay. It's going to be in here. There's a guy here. He's going to leave. Is there any other enemies here? Any other people, are there? No, they're out of sight. Edict of Rest. Eorn. I picked up another quest there. Okay. Okay. Panels after. I just got the affidavit. Now, I want to also just go back and check if I'd actually went down again. No, I didn't get caught stealing there. We need to bring it to Curran. I guess. Well, we also sorry. We also picked up a quest from Cliver, Built to Last. Oh, so we need to go to that office, and we need to also check out Heritage Hill for Wyma, whatever her name was. So we got 3 quests. No, 4 quests. We've just picked up a 4th quest, but the 4th one is finding a guy called Eorn. We'll ignore that for now. We need to focus on the Cliver quest and the current quest that we've just been doing. Okay, and one of them involves Brackenbury, and Brackenbury is literally right here, and we're going to come back to the Temple of Woodica anyways, since we need to come back to the Crucible Keep later on, I guess. Well, yes, obviously, to record our success. Okay, I guess we're traveling to Brackenbury. 15 minutes, sure. Alrighty. Thankfully, I just got that to disappear for a second. I got scared. Hadrid House. Okay, where's Hadrid House? Oh, this is a very small area, tiny. That's Sanitarium. That's House Domanial. This is Hadrid House. Okay, what's up here? Raiment Manor and the Charred Barrel. The Charred Barrel is an inn, I guess, but the inns really don't sell much good armor, do they? Maybe it's just better off just going in here and going all the way back to Copper Lane to meet the Vienna person. The Vienna who was going to forward or quest for Commander Cliver. Trying to remember all of these names, I'm sorry guys. Curran is the lady we're looking for. I guess we'll continue into this main room. Curran, straight away.
Hail and well met.
Okay. You carry a whiff of the ancients. His ears twitch downward, not as much as like. Okay. I remember Penhelm, the preening peacock of man, his mouth dry and hands moist when I told him he was a sole descendant of an Adarian general, the one who fought against Hadris rebellion. A forgery and not the first I've seen, he hands it back to you. But I've no time for the knights and their processions. His commander. Well, I'm not going to offer my help here, because honestly, I'm a little bogged down in the moment, and we'll probably be coming back to this area as well, since it had four new houses, you know, to explore. But we're first going to go back to Copper Lane to meet Vienna. Oh wait. Oh wow, Penhelm's just after going ambushing us, I guess. One of my novitiates told me that he'd seen someone in the records room. Well, okay, he's threatening us. I guess, because he's asked for the affidavit back and put his hand to his sword, but we've 5 options here. Cheer up, you always thought you were someone special, soon everyone will know. What does this mean to you? Paladin? Are you serious? How would you like it if someone threatened to kick you out of your order? All for some coincidence of a past life you don't even remember? I want him to offer me the armor back for the affidavit. That's all. But I don't have that option. What truth? Give that back. I'm not interested in fighting. Wow, he attacked us. Will we lose rep if we kill these guys? That's really unfortunate. Because I don't want to get angry with the Crucible Knights. These guys attacked me. I had no interest in fighting them. I guess you just have to get rid of them as fast as you can. Oh, they're healing each other. Fortunately, we were doing enough damage to deal with it. Oh, we killed him? We just killed Panem. Okay, we're gonna step back a bit over here. And we're gonna loot. Wow. That's a lot of loot. I do want to check the Crucible Knights. Oh, it's still... Okay, that did not affect us at all. But don't we still... We still... Okay. Okay, so I need to go back to Copper Lane anyways, I guess. And I guess up here is... Yep. Copper Lane. So we're going to return there. Give it to Osric. Hopefully get access to the Smith. And then go to Vienna and back to the Crucible Knights. All in one round trip. Great. Because I want to be on everyone's good side. 12 minutes. I like the architecture actually. It looks nice. Chanters can do more than just chant, and I didn't get to read the rest, unfortunately. Okay, here's the long walk back to the expedition hall. And we're all very tired. As you can see, my characters are kind of taking a bit of health. Oh, Edir needs to talk to me.
Strange place for a shrine to Abidan, Crucible Keep. Maybe it made more sense at some point before it gathered all that dust. The only thing the Knights of the Crucible worship these days is the nobility, as far as I understand it.
I knew some soldiers who got recruited by the Knights after the war was over. They told me about it. They get these young kids in there, then they tell them about blacksmithing and about the revolution and about tradition. Talk about the golem like he created the Crucible Knights and his forge to go to go in Darwood's independence. Then they join, and it turns out all any of those knights ever talks about is when we're going to get recognised as a real knighthood. When are we getting our titles and our land? Their High Justice wants to be an earl, says it's Abaddon's will. He's got a castle and an army. You wonder how long he'll wait before he starts a war over it, saying Abaddon told him to. It seems like some of their members do take their ideals seriously. I guess so. You see it with the older knights. Some of them, they were taught differently. I feel for them, seeing all that slowly wearing away around them, with nothing to be done because the wrong people are in charge. Okay. Shame they don't have better people leading them. I guess so. Well, I'll pick up our entire party now. I like Udir a lot. He's pretty damn cool. I like the voice acting too. Don't like Durance's voice acting. I mean, I guess that's a big thing with the likability of a character is the voice actor.
Of course.
We need to talk to Osric over here. Osric, yeah. Is this the armor you wanted? Osric wavers a moment in disbelief. He looks at you, then back at the breastplate. He reaches for it slowly, as if expecting it to disappear before he can touch it. How did you manage this? You're right about the affidavit. Unfortunately, Penhelm forced me into a fight. A shame it ended like that, but he's the lying weasel who started this. You did all I asked, and you are owed much. He withdraws a leather coin purse from his pocket and hands it to you. Stop by Sonal's shop on the other side of the hall. She sells some of the best gear in the city, and I'll see that she opens your inventory to you. Farewell. We got some good experience and coin, I guess. But mainly what we wanted to do was talk to Sunild for gear, which we can now do.
Gods keep you.
Show me your wares. Ooh, I am so disappointed because there is no golden weapons. I would have expected at least like a bunch of them, considering they said they're the best wares. Although they do have exceptional gear. We haven't seen that yet, but who cares? I don't care about exceptional gear when I can have gold gear. Oh my god, I am so wrong. Look at this. Bracers of all-consuming rage. Dandy hat of the diseased yak. Of resolve plus 2. That's not very good. Snurf's folly. That's I guess a tank ring. Boil stompers. Plus 5 damage reduction against corrode and minor fetid caress. 3 per rest. Can I see those? Can I see that spell? It's not telling me what it is, and I can't click on it. Cloak of the Fox and Hunter. Summon noble creature. 1 per rest. This is a helm, I guess. Oh, it's a monocle. Plus 12 will, and grants whispers of treason. And I can see what this is. Charms people. Okay, I like this. Berserker belt. Rage bonus. Plus 20. Oh, I don't have yeah, a lot of interesting gears. However, only the Monacra, Arete, and the the Bracers of All-Consuming Rage seem like that good. 2 Might and of Constitution plus 1. I mean, I guess that could be okay for a kind of off-tanky character. Actually, that's like my character, but I already have the dexterity thing. I mean, I guess it matters for every character because, I mean, a bit extra health. Actually, do we have someone in melee that's not me? Oh, the Druid, yeah. I like the monocle too, because none of our guys have headgear anyways. I really don't know what to do. If we sell all of our stuff we just got, will we be able to afford both? That's like over 3,000. I guess we can sell this scroll and these scrolls since we don't really use them. This potion, don't want that. These aren't selling for very much, but I guess I could sell both of those and that. What about this stuff here? A book. Full Vanos letter, we can sell that. 13. I guess if they're worth more than 0, they're not. Quest item. Okay. That's about as much as we can get, but can we afford both this and this? No, we're actually about 500 short. And that kind of sucks because I really want both items because I don't ever want to come back into this building again. What about this stuff? Are these crafting materials? No, these are food. Look. Do any of these sell for significant amounts? And I'll sell the shit out of the ones that do. I can sell these potions. I don't use potions. Probably I'll never need to use potions either. Yeah, none of it seems to be worth much anyways. What about this stuff? Boar hide, lion hide, fangs? Nah, doesn't sell for much anyways. I guess we'll look at the party though. Maybe our party is something. You can sell those. I love the way that we're like just scraping by to afford anything. What about these traps? 2 of those. Wow, we can afford it. There we go. We got gloves and a monocle. As for who we want it on, let's have a look at our equipment screens. 2 might, 1 constitution. There we go. 2 might, 1 constitution. I mean, what more could you ask for? I guess we'll give it to Adir, but I will replace that with a tanking item as soon as I can. And this gives 12 will. I mean, he's the most important guy of our party. He's our tank, so I guess we'll kit him out first. Oh, we do have a pet slot. That's what I was checking. I guess this last slot is it actually tells you it's a Grimoire slot. I'm sorry for coughing, by the way. Quick check on the timer, and we're at 42 minutes, so we can actually stop and do the next part of our next quest first before we finish up this episode. We can talk to Weenan first.
I do have something, if you don't mind stepping on the toes of the Crucible Knights. Come to think of it, the Dominels won't be too pleased either.
Yeah, I would have taken that quest, except he says he wants to step on the feet of the Crucible Knights. And honestly, I don't care about that too much if there was like good rewards in it for me, but the Sonil's stock is not very good, and I've already gotten the 2 items I wanted out of it. So instead, I'm going to side with the Crucible Knights. House Dominel, don't know what they are. Maybe they'll come up later. But what I did want to go is to the Scrivener's Dormitory, which is actually right here. We did spot it earlier on. Vienna, I think her name is Vienna. Excuse me. Soulbound items gain certain things. I don't know what a soulbound item is, honestly. Find Vienna. I'll talk to this guy, I guess, Corin.
Hail and well met.
By Wales, Isles face you are 1 short ogre, but why you are green, and how are you getting the ducks to keep flying around you like that? Oh, he must be stoned. Ducks are poisonous. I'm looking for Vienna. Oh, I finished. She's also talking to the metal men, which is strange because I'm pretty sure she doesn't eat snowcap. His brow wrinkles. I don't talk about metal men either, and I do eat snowcap. Huh. Anyway, she's not here right now. Flew away to Andre's gift to meet her friend Bessia. No, Clesia. Yes, Clesia. Clesia is the friend she's gone to meet in Andre's gift in the house. Not about north house, empty house. Okay. So they're in an empty house in the north. Okay. Of Andre's gift. Which is the coast place, the port place, I assume. Farewell. That was it. Okay, You know, as soon as this episode is over, I'm actually going to Google to see if there's a a druid to replace my druid, an NPC druid character, and that way I can actually buy a new priest, because I want to buy a priest and, like, you know, min-max him a bit. I should be able to choose all of his levels. Like, if I buy a level 4 priest, I get to choose all of his levels up to 4, right? Rather than just the 3rd to 4th level. I'm not sure. I haven't done it yet. Where were we going? We were going to... Okay. We can't actually go to Andra's gift straight from here, but did we want to actually stop over in any places anyways? Well, that's our only quest. Unwanted and missing sentries. Find Yarn. And Heritage Hill, right? Okay, so those are just quests that we were leaving for a while. Instead, I think we're going to go to... Forest Fires and end the episode. And I'm doing this because... Well, in the next... I mean, we were nearly at the time limit, and honestly, I don't think we can get much done before the time limit's over. And I think that most of the things we would be going to do would contain dialogue, either going to Woodica Shrine or going to Andra's Gift to find Vienna. So I will end it now. Thank you guys very much for watching, and please check out the next episode. And you know, I'd really appreciate it if you liked or subscribed or anything like that. Big shout out to anyone who does, and goodbye.